New Tech is like no other school you've been to before.
So, what does New Tech have to offer?
You learn in a variety of different ways. You work on computers and in groups. We call this PBL.
Unlike a regular high school where your grades are weighted so heavily on everything, we're graded a little differently here. For instance, all our grades are based on collaboration, content literacy, global citizenship, innovation evaluation, oral communication, written communication, and professional ethics. So, do you think this would be beneficial for people 10 years ago?
Definitely. I think kids would have really benefited from a school like this.
Okay, so you were a former student at CHS. If you ever had the advantage of going to New Tech, would you have taken that offer?
I wouldn't hesitate a second to take the opportunity to come over here. Despite what I learned at CHS, what it didn't prepare me for was the real world. It prepared me to make really great grades on a lot of good assignments. It prepared me to get into college. Once I got to college, however, didn't. Coming here provides you with a slightly different kind of emphasis in your education. It's an emphasis on what you're going to do after you get into college. It's an emphasis on what you're going to do after you graduate from college. And I think that has far more effects on your education.
So what makes New Tech different from the traditional high school?
I think there are a lot of things that make New Tech different from the traditional high school, but the most important thing I think is that how the teachers give us freedom and they really treat us like adults, and that really helps us with real life and real world learning. And
what is the difference between a facilitator and a teacher?
Well, traditionally a teacher teaches content and the information is filtered through the teacher. Whereas a facilitator is someone who facilitates the learning process, so helps expose the learners to the content, helps bring new content to the students, but doesn't directly force it into their brain.